Hi friends, this is Soph. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my goals for 2024 and my plan to achieve them in each of these 4 areas: health, love, work, and play. Just a heads up, this is going to be a little bit of a chatty and a unscripted video. So this year, 2024, is actually the first time ever that I have set goals for myself. So this is quite interesting. I have no idea whether I'm gonna achieve them at the end of the year, but we're gonna see how it goes. So far, I've been doing this where I've been following my plan for about a week and a half now, and it's going well. I will check back at the end of the year, at the end of 2024, to see how all of these goals went. But without further ado, let's first talk about the health area of the 4 areas that I mentioned earlier. So the 2 goals that I have for my health area is first to paint more oil paintings and find my own style. I've been painting since I was a kid, but I only kind of got back into it as an adult about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I've found that it really helps to calm me down and just calm all the thoughts that are in my head and put me into a different time and space. So I really enjoy it. I've outlined like 3 different moves that will help me paint more oil painting and find my own style. And the first move is, first of all, to paint weekly on Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. It's just the time that works for me. It's after dinner. I don't typically have anything to do, so I can just lock myself up in my little office and paint away. The second kind of move that will help me accomplish the goal is that each painting can't take more than 2 weeks. I have these paintings that I've worked on for a long time. It's a gummy bear painting. It's relatively complex for me and it's been taking a long time, and I've just noticed that toward the end, the more time I spend on it, like I lose more motivation to do it. So in order to paint more, I've just said, paint simple things and make sure these things don't take more than 2 weeks each. And the third kind of chess move is to share my finished painting on Instagram. I have a separate and private Instagram account to share my art portfolio, just so that, after I paint my paintings, I'll put them away in the closet or in a drawer and I don't always see them. And having them electronically on my Instagram is just a good way to remind me how many paintings I've done and how far I've come. The second goal in the health area of my goal is to be able to play the piano and be able to play popular songs by sight reading. Playing the piano is also something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I first started taking piano lessons when I was a kid. Like all Asian parents, they'll send their kids to do like violin or piano, except the only difference is that my parents didn't force me to follow through with it. So like I know a little bit of piano, but not enough to be able to sight read and play a piece beautifully shortly after I read the sheet music. The first chess move that's going to help me accomplish this goal is to practice every day. Not every day, on weekdays after lunch. On weekends I'm never home, so there's no way I'm going to do that. And the kind of second chess move is to if you play piano, you've probably heard this series of books, but it's the Piano Adventures. I'm going to try to finish the series 1 between January and June, and series 2 between July and December. And the reason why these 2 goals fall into the health area is really when I do both of these things, I find that I'm kind of in a different world and I'm not really thinking about my problems. I'm not really focusing on my thoughts or anything except for the painting or the piano in front of me. I'm doing something with my hand. Another thing that I really love about these two things is that as you practice more, you really see the progress, and that makes me really happy. The next area is relationships. And for 2024, I only have one goal in here, which is to get married and plan a good wedding. I got engaged last July, and we are planning a wedding for sometime summer of 2025. So 2024 is going to be our big planning year for our wedding. And the chess moves that I've talked to Brian, my partner, about is one, to figure out what the timeline is throughout the year of 2024 and also in the beginning of 2025. The second chess move is to write down the timeline and really just execute it, stick to it, and make sure it doesn't slip. The third area is work. The first goal that I have here is to find a new job in the data science realm. The first chess move is basically to talk to people that are already in the job. And I think that's going to be helpful because I don't know what the day-to-day of a data scientist is like, and talking to someone is going to be really helpful to explain that part. Not only the glamorous part of, you arrive to these conclusions, you make all these decisions, but also what are the part that really sucks. And knowing the part that really sucks, I think, is going to set my expectation for when I do arrive on a new job, and to know that it's not rainbows and butterflies all the time. And as any job, there is going to be parts that sucks. The second chess move that's going to help me accomplish this goal is to find out what exact skill set is going to be needed for a product data scientist, which is the genre of data scientist that I want to be. And the third chess move is to dedicate 1 to 2 hours every day to improve those skills. And I've gave myself a goal to improve my skills every morning. Second thing in the morning, first thing I do is journal, right? But after I journal, I'm going to work on improving my skills for 1 to 2 hours every day. The next chess move that I wrote down is to basically do the thing. Do what data scientists do. And the two things that I figured out that I can do at this point is, one, finish the datathon that I joined that's held by women in data science. And I wrote down that I'm going to do my best and try to win. I highly doubt it, but it's a goal. It's fine if I don't achieve it. And the last chess move here is editing my resume. Obviously, when you need a job, you need to edit your resume. And currently I'm in the supply chain realm of things, and a lot of my bullet points and my jobs that pertains to the supply chain part of the world, and I kind of have to pivot it for the data science realm of things. The last area where I have goals is the area of play. Obviously, this is going to be the easiest area. I didn't set goals for a lot of things that I know I'm going to do this year. For example, traveling to Italy, or going to China to visit family, or going to Yosemite National Park. Like, I know I don't even have to write those things down for it to happen. But there is one thing that I did write down, which is learn to surf. I live in San Jose, South San Jose, which is pretty close to Santa Cruz. It takes me like a month to get there. It's got beautiful beaches, and the waves there are so good. And I just think that the surfers that I see every time I go hiking, they're the coolest people ever. And I just want to be one of them. And so I wrote down that I'm going to try to learn to surf. And the chess move that will help me get there is, first of all, I found accountability buddies, or just friends that will surf with me. And the second chess move is to go to a surfing school. I've taken surfing lessons, not surfing lessons. I took one surfing lesson in Hawaii when I was traveling there. During the lesson, I caught one wave. It was an hour session. I caught just one wave. And I caught that as success. I hope taking a surfing lesson will really help me nail the basics down, and to make sure not only to make sure that I have fun out there, and also to make sure that I don't kill myself when I surf. All right, that's it for the video. I hope you guys have had a great start to your new year. Hopefully you feel inspired after hearing about some of my goals for 2022. That's it. I will see you back here again soon. Bye!